time, I'm surprised you didn't take me. Last time I saw you, you said you hate me. Told you all those times that I was changing. Promise I hate you more than you hate me right now. I gave you the time to get things right. Inconsistent letters with your fight. I guess we had our karma come. Damn it, my heart's gone. Won't take you for granted, appreciate your love. Deliver you flowers Tuesday just because. In that wedding dress you back still dangerous. Most of my days I'm either mad or sorry. This can't lie, you look happy. Last time I saw you, you said you hate me. Told you all those times that I was changing. I bet I hate you more than you hate me. At my time, I'm surprised you didn't take me. Last time I saw you, you said you hate me. Told you all those times that I was changing. Promise I hate you more than you hate me right now.
Tell him, cousin. Period. Really, he a good king, and that's why they met. The people mad, baby. The people mad. What's going on, YouTube? What's up? I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? We just started and already. We almost at 100 in this thing. This is what we do around here. Corporate thugging with Mika. Well, I'm corporate, baby, but I'm still thugging. Periods. Yeah. Y'all, we're going to have a good live tonight. We're going to have a good live tonight, baby. All my black people that's in here, we're going to talk about this Karen, baby. We're going to talk about Karen Jean, baby. We on her motherfucking neck tonight. Y'all know what I do. I keep my foot on her rubber neck. Yeah, period. Let me see what my people saying, because I mess with all my people. What's up, everybody that's in the chat? You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's in here. Y'all some real ones, period. That's right, discussion board. Terry, what's up? You know what I'm saying? That's right, y'all hit the like. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like, because y'all know I'm new to YouTube. So I'm not a YouTube professional like Karen is. I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? When I made my first video, I made my video because I was passionate. I was passionate about the touching the little girls type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. And she keep posting the younger stuff. And baby, one thing about me, I am a advocate for young black girls who are touched while they are still children, baby. I was that young black girl, baby. You could never make me feel bad about my life, baby. I was her. It happened to me, and I stand on it, and it is what it is, baby. You understand me? You a girl mom. Why you not out here advocating? Why you not out here advocating for black girls, for these young girls? Why you not advocating for them? Huh? Why you talking about them and bringing up stuff that happened to young black women? Why, Karen? Why you doing it, Karen? Huh? And you talking about, oh, you talking about something that the production team put up there. They put up there. Yeah, I was 31 when I did E Younger. They put up there, the stuff that they put up there about being with young men and all that. Yeah, they wrote that. That's what production does. And I'm not mad at them for doing it. They got to sell their show. They got to get their money back. Understand me, girl? I'd never be mad at them people, baby. I gave them what they wanted. That's one show that I did. I've done 3. Go find the other 2. Okay? That was in 2016, sweetie. But we're going to talk about what you was doing in 2016 in a minute. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Sheena. That's right. Y'all heard Sheena. She said hit that like button. One Reese Pool, Amir, Ebony Steel, Simone. Yeah, Iyanla don't play. Iyanla is a queen, baby, in real life. After I left that show, Iyanla was still contacting me to make sure that everything was good, to make sure I was good. Get off of my live. My son is on, get off of my live. I don't want you on my live. You stay in the child place. Get off of my live, and I'm not playing. I should never even told y'all I was going to go live. These kids, baby, stay in a child place, because the way I'm about to read this Karen, baby. Okay? But yeah. How y'all doing today? I'm like I said though, y'all, at first when I first came out and I made my first video, you know what I'm saying? I was dead serious. I don't like it. I advocate for young black girls. Don't ever say that my cousin touched his daughter. Hey, Miss Season. Hey, cousin. Been met Miss Season from the beginning, baby. That's why I don't have to prove anything to anybody. But yeah, when she first said that he touched his daughter, it pissed me off. I see everybody's stuff. I don't care about what they say about LaTruth. LaTruth don't care. So I never came out and said nothing. But once that was said, and that's what I advocate for, it was different. Okay? As a girl mom, you need to advocate for that. Why you not covering Desire in London and all the rest of these young black girls? Where's your content at? Where's your content? Your content is the truth. You can't make no more content. Because, baby, as soon as they start Nazia's trial, baby, I'm going to be covering it because that's what I do. If I could pull up in Detroit and be at the court date, I might do it. Okay? This girl is so happy about her sisterhood because she ain't got no family. She ain't got nobody that really love her. She ain't got no friends. Girl, please, honey. You have no friends. You keep promoting that throat. I ain't saying you promoting that throat. Promote that throat. That's what you teaching your daughters, how to suck bananas. I'm going to drive 5 hours away so she can get some hair, touch her butt at 12 years old because I want her to be like me, a throat goat. Girl, please. We're not the same, baby. We're not the same, okay? And I heard about you over the weekend. They said that your leave out was nappy. That's why you had to put that head on there. They said you have a nappy leave outs. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to yell today because this is a grown and sexy. And I'm trying to be like Auntie P more classy with my reads. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I'm new to this. But it's not what I'm doing today. I'm not going to be loud today. Today I'm going to be nice and calm because I have a lot to say about you. Okay? And unlike you, I'm not afraid to show myself. You're not going to catch me up at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning going live. I have kids. I'm not going to go live that time of the night, baby. You don't have a 1-year-old baby. That's why you can post with you driving 5 hours away to take your daughter to get her hair done, but you cannot post you at a doctor's appointment with that baby because it's not your baby. It's somebody else's baby. And that's just what it is, sweetie. We're not the same, baby. Okay? So don't ever worry about my kids, baby. I've had my kids since day one. My oldest son is 21, baby. My kids damn near grown, and I look good. I look good, baby. You mad because your BBL is in the front, right here. That's what you mad about? Go get it done again. You're making so much money off my cousin's name. Go get your body done again because you don't look good, okay? You're a colorist and you're a Karen with those black, dirty, dusty feet that you have, that you have. Your feet are dirty and dusty, okay? Your feet can never look like mine, baby. These toes are pretty over here. These are suckable toes. Those toes that you have will never be sucked on. And if y'all haven't seen her feet, just check out my page. I have a picture of her feet and her pot belly, the Humpty Dumpty. I have a picture of the Humpty Dumpty up on my page as well. It was a picture that was taken this weekend at the Past Sisterhood. It was a picture that was taken of you with your big stomach. We want to see the real you. We're tired of seeing all of this fake stuff. Okay, Pookie, Bookie butt. But let me see what's going to be next. Because, you know, after you talk about my cousin, you have nothing else to talk about. And yesterday you talked about me all day. You had nothing else to do. But I had things to do. Okay? Because from what we seen, you like to talk on the internet and then go run down to the courthouse and try to press stalking charges. So you will never be able to get Mika like that. Okay? You want to press charges on Tamika. And the judge denied you. He denied you. I'm in here with my dollar. I got my dollar with me. I got my dollar with me. She embarrassed my dollar online. She embarrassed my dollar online. Why did she embarrass your dollar online? Because y'all some frauds? Huh? You not remember when your dollar... Yeah, this is how I got to do it, y'all, because she like to report people's stuff, okay? You not remember when your dollar was embarrassed online? We have searched multiple databases to locate your daughter's license for being a registered nurse, and we cannot find them again. Just like you said that you had a registered nursing business, nursing school that you don't have. Huh? Oh, this is sad. Child, you know what? This is sad. So now you walk in the courtroom with documents up to here that you don't print it off on Facebook. She was talking about my dollar. She was talking about, baby, when I tell you, I'm not going to say the judge's name, because when I was down there yesterday talking to the people, that judge sick of you. You've already had 2 cases in front of him. And so that's why he dismissed that stalking charge that you tried to put on her. because you're the stalker, okay? And so we love when you keep bringing up my dude. I love when you bring him up because when he takes you to court, you're not gonna be able to bring one piece of paper in there about nothing that he said about you. They're not gonna want to hear about how his girlfriend drags you on the internet because it's not my case. I'm not gonna be in the courtroom. I'm gonna be in the parking lot recording you walking in with that U-shaped body. That's what I'm gonna be recording, sweetie. So no, I'm not gonna be in the courtroom because I don't need to be in there because it's not my case. You keep talking about a man who hasn't said anything about you because you like thugs and you love drug dealers so that you can set them up and get them locked up for 15 years. So we're gonna get into it, baby. We're gonna get into it, okay? Hey, Chad. I love everything. Listen, are you here for me or are you here for Karen? Because you're gonna get blocked after this live. Whoever in my comments talking smack after this, you will be blocked, baby. I don't care nothing about that. You better ask about me. I don't care about that. I love myself, okay? I'm a dark-skinned, melanin woman. What's sweeter than chocolate, baby? Nothing. So you go over there with the Karen and you go talk to her over there because you can't say nothing to me, okay? All right. But like I said, our live tonight is Justice for Tavares. We want justice for this young man. You always want to talk about somebody, man, and how they look, and you just made a video in March talking about, I'm finally letting Tavares go. Let me show y'all. For the people who don't watch this mud duck, because a lot of people don't watch her, and I don't blame y'all. I'm having such a good day. Y'all feel amazing. God is good. Won't God do it for you? He will. Tell it all. I finally broken free from Tavares, a soul tie after years of effort, and now I'm ready to welcome my soulmate into my life. Girl, you on here twirling around like you on The Color Purple. And this was in March, sweetie. This was in March when you finally decided that you want to let, March of this year, when you finally decided that you want to let Tavares go. But that man been locked up since 2015, 2016. Let's see, when did he get locked up? Look at all these drugs. This was her drug dealer, y'all. This was her drug dealer that she set up. Fort Myers. Look at all them drugs that they found in the house. Heroin, cocaine. That's her drug dealer. So what she does is she goes around and she messes with drug dealers so they can support her habit. And then when they cut her habit off, then she has them set up. She called the police on them. And we're going to read further into that. I look good, baby. Ooh, she's so mad about my hair. Oh, you gotta wear a wig. Baby, this is real hair. On E Younger, that was real hair. I cut my hair because that's what I can switch it up. That's what I do, baby. This is what I does, sweetie. Okay, Bookie Butt. We'll never see your real hair because it's nappy. But yeah, let me go ahead. And then, wait, let me address this first. Because she claims that I doxed her. I didn't dox you. I doxed the Lululemon that you always want to talk about. Oh, my dollar at Lululemon eating lunch. Girl, we don't care about Lululemon. We don't care about him. He don't care about us, and we don't care about him. Us black people, we're not going to support somebody who don't mess with us. That man said he didn't want us to be in his facility. Okay? And if y'all need the proof, this is what Lululemon said about black people. When the girl from Atlanta made the song, well, Lululemon. Yeah, he said that. So his comments regarding how diversity and inclusive alignments with his brand, you don't want certain customers coming in. He don't want us in his store. Lululemon founder Chip Wilson slams the company's diversity inclusive efforts. I think the definition of a brand is that you're not everything to everybody. You got to be clear that you don't want certain customers coming in. He don't want us in his store. He don't want your daughter in there eating that white food, Karen. You so happy that your daughter in there eating white food, baby. We don't want that. We don't want to eat in Lululemon, girl. You act like that was a big flex. You sit around flexing about somebody else's store. Girl, get over it, baby. When I go buy my boys the stuff that they like, all the high expensive stuff that I don't even like to buy them, keep it real, that they like, you don't see me online posting about it. Baby, it's not that serious. I'm not trying to impress nobody. And that's what I try to teach my boys. But, you know, this is a different generation. You know what I'm saying? So you stay in Lululemon at 47 and a half years old, because you'll be 48 June 3rd. You was born in 1977. And you like white men. Okay? You want to tell everybody, get you a white man. We don't want a white man. We don't want a white man. The white man don't want you. Them the type of men that you like. You like the owner of Lululemon, but he would never look at you, baby. You're not his cup of tea. Okay? You're not his cup of tea, sweetie. Find you another man. Okay, boo. Okay, bookie butt. So now, let's get into some more stuff, because that's what I'm here for. Shout out to all 211 in my chat, y'all. Listen, when I tell you, when I first came on here, baby, I promise you, I was just coming to deliver a message to Lemonhead. That was it. To that Karen, I just wanted her to stop lying about a child. I'm an advocate for young black girls, baby. I don't like it, and I never will, baby. You can post about me all day on the younger, baby. I go back and forth with you all day. But we're going to play the game that you play, Miss Cobb County. We're going to play the game that you play. So, no, I didn't dox you. I doxed Lululemon over there by your house. Your address, the last two numbers are different from Lululemon. Your door is door 211. You live closer to Dillard's. You don't live closer to Lululemon. So, yeah, I did that. I did it for a reason, to let you know. Make sure you answer the door when that paperwork is sent to you, okay? When they come and knock on your door and bring you that paperwork for messing with a man that has nothing to do with nothing, everybody doesn't want a gangster or a drug dealer or none of that, okay? As you get older, you'll try different stuff. Everybody is not gay, and everybody is not thugged out like you want. You're almost 48 years old, and you still looking for a thug and a gangster. It's embarrassing, and that's what you're teaching your girls. You're on internet teaching them how to suck bananas, how to suck dick for a living. You teaching them how to do it and to wear long weave and all of that, baby. You're a disgrace. Okay? You have no friends. That's why you're so happy about this past weekend. You can't stop talking about it. You have no friends. Okay? Get your passport up and get you somebody to hang with. Okay? You're a flip-flop. You want to try to hang with them, those same ones that you talked about and dogged out when you was Robert Hampton internet sister. You could never go back on your stuff when you was Robert Hampton internet sister and see nothing that I commented on or nothing that I liked, because I never fucked with you. I knew you was fake from day one. I knew you was opportunities. I knew you brought that $1,000 hoping to get in with the stain on that chrome dress. Shout out to Latte. You know what? Girl, please, baby, please. This lady be live late at night, y'all, high as a kite. And then when they found that cocaine and that heroin, when she called them police and had that man busted and set that man up, they say she on coke. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I feel. I feel like she on both, because she be snoring and can't even talk late night on her lives. I think she on heroin too. She be nodding off. I think she's on both. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Okay, Bookie Butt. You so mad, girl. My channel was not built around you. It is now. Now I'm going to build it around you and my other content. My channel was first made January 2025. I've had other channels where I be in the bushes watching everything. But this channel right here was made January 2025, okay? It had nothing to do with you. I really made this channel when I seen the Naziah Harris case, because I'm an advocate for young black girls. I don't want none of the young black girls to go through that. See, you laugh at young black women for being molested and touched and killed and stuff. You laugh at them because that's just the type of person you are. That shows your character. We're not the same. Okay? Yeah, them feet pictures, baby. Ooh, them feet pictures. Y'all want to see it? Agent Throat Goat. So y'all see that she bleaches her skin because she was dark as me right here. Y'all see those toes, those toenails that I don't know who painted them. And you see the top of that toe, top of that shoe right there, where it's chewed off. Somebody was chewing off on her shoes. You claiming to be a dog walker, but your shoes were dog walked and chewed on, sweetie. Okay? Okay, Bookie Butt? Girl, you too old for that. I promise you too old for that. And I just want to say one thing to the young people out there: live your life. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to buy a house, buy it. If you don't, don't. Everybody doesn't want to have the responsibilities of buying a house. Everybody doesn't want that. If you want to travel and live comfortably and do whatever you do, that's what you do. You don't have to do what everybody else do. Be yourself, okay? Because I'm going to forever be myself. I can stand on anything that I've ever done, anything that's ever happened to me. I will forever stand on it because I'm an authentic person. Me and my cousin, we as authentic as they come, baby. Okay, we don't have to make up nothing for the internet. You sitting on live with the little dot, with the little circle in the middle, yelling all night because that's what you do, sweetie. I don't have to do that. I can come full front, center, and show myself because I love myself, baby. I love myself, baby, okay? Shout out to all my women over 40 because we look good and they can't fuck with us, okay? Jean Bean, String Bean, about to be 48. You know what I'm saying? And the bitch look like she older than that. If we just gonna keep it real. All right. Yeah, John, get out there. I'm with you. Y'all get off. Thank you, Open Book. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate it. All these trolls in here, y'all better believe that they will be out of here. The trolls will be out of here. As soon as I get off live, I'm blocking all of them bitches. I'm blocking all of you bitches. You bitches are getting off of my shits. Okay? Y'all some haters, some hating ass bitches. But anyway, let's get into justice for Tavares. That's what this live is about. I love this shit. When I tell y'all I love it. Whew, thank you, God. 51 and fabulous. That's right, Tisa. And I bet you look good, baby. It's a blessing to get older and to look good while you're doing it. Okay? Period. I'm a high-value real estate agent, ready to meet the one, as you should, baby. I love that for you. I'm going to get some muds, Ebony. I am. Hey, Harmony Speed. Y'all know I love all my goats in here. Yeah, yeah. I'm learning from y'all, baby. I'm trying to be like y'all. You feel me? Them dusties is in here, baby. They making my views go up, though, so I ain't mad. They gonna get blocked after the views go up. Nothing they say would ever faze me. She is really a dog walker because she looked like a dog and bite on the shoes while she was walking. I agree. She's definitely a dog walker. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I ain't really worried about the haters. You know what I'm saying? Let the haters hate. That's what they do around here, baby. I'm used to that. It's gonna always be some haters in here. All right, let me get to the reason why I'm here tonight. You know what I'm saying? On April 6, 2015, the Fort Myers Police Department received a call, okay? Not a patient. Ooh, she was in a hospital? It said they received a call from the Cape Coral Hospital regarding a patient who alleged she was kidnapped and beaten by her ex-boyfriend, defendant Tavares Felton. When a detective arrived, the patient provided a sworn statement describing how over a period of 8 hours, so you was in there for 8 hours and you couldn't get no help, you couldn't call nobody, girl, we don't believe you. Describing for over 8 hours how the defendant repeatedly beat her and at times held her at gunpoint at his grandmother's residence. With this sworn statement, the detective secured both an arrest warrant for the defendant and a search warrant for the residence. Okay? Justice for Tavares. Y'all look at him, but she want to talk about how men look. Baby, he couldn't compare to LaTruth or my dude. Look at that man. Look at his hair at the top. Look at this man, baby. He like Ike Turner. Ain't no way that you was coming for nobody with this man looking like Ike Turner like that, baby. Please stop. Please stop it, baby. Talking about you like rich niggas. Girl, you like drug dealers that can support your habits so that you can get high on the cocaine and the heroin that you like. Stop playing with me. Can't nobody tell me. That bitch gonna do a drug test right now, and I guarantee you she gonna fail it. She gonna have both of them in her system because she likes to get high. Karen be high over there late at night on live. Okay? Let me keep going. Damn. Y'all, this shit gets so juicy. This shit gets so juicy. And I'm going to take a break from that right quick because I want to talk about her talking about how I doxed you, baby. You weren't doxed, okay? The fake office that you claim that you go to every day, but you be on live every day at 9990 Coconut Road, the Brooks Executive Office that you always want to, yeah. This the office that you work at in Estoril, Florida, sweetie. I don't know if the paperwork will be sent to your office or to your door, 211. But just wait on it. Because you should have never messed with a man that ain't said nothing about you. Can't walk in the courtroom and show them nothing that he said about you. And that's where you're going to get ate up at. Oh, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, let's get back into it. Yeah, it made the news. It was so bad, it made the news. Y'all, she made the news. Kidnapping and drug arrest for Tavares. Okay? So, when they did the first search warrant, they really didn't see too much. They didn't get too much. But she told them about the drugs and stuff. So, they got a second. They got a second warrant. And that's when they went in there and found everything that they found. Okay? Because she knew it was in there. She's a snitch. She's a snitch. If you just want to get a man locked up for beating on you, just do that. The fact that you made this man get 15 years out of his life for you caring is crazy. It's crazy to me. Justice for Tavares, okay? And y'all, that man life is so messed up. He just put in. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, he just put in for an order to the judge. Before the court, defendant Tavares motion for a recommendation to the BOP for a trade transfer along with the government's response in opposition for the below reasons. In April 2016, when I was doing the Youngler, this is what you was going through. Talk about that. April 2016, the court sentenced the defendant to 188 months imprisonment for possession of firearm and ammunition as a convicted felon. His project release date is January 11, 2029. Since being incarcerated, they have reduced his risk level assessment from high to medium. The defendant now asks the court to make a recommendation to the BOP to transfer him to another facility. Lord. Not to another facility, where he has access to more programs. According to the defendant, he needs the training because he will have no home to return to after prison and has a limited work history. He will have nowhere to go when he get out. You set that man all the way up. You ruined that man's life. All because you wanted to be with a drug dealer. You wanted to be with a man that can supply your high. Girl, you're a disgrace. You're a real Karen. Understand me? You are a federal gene. You're a federal agent. You're a regular police officer. You're all of it. And the fact that you think that I'm going to go back and forth with you so that you can try to do me like you did to Mika, it'll never work. You're going to be beat at your own game first. Okay? You'll be beat at your own game first. So get ready to pull up in Cobb County down here at the same judge that denied you that warrant for Tamika. When he dismissed it, he's tired of seeing you. So get ready to go back to see him for my dude. Since you want to harass him and call him, you want to take screenshots of videos and try to call him gay. You call everybody gay. Every man that doesn't want you, that doesn't mess with you, you call them gay. Every woman that don't like you, you say they look like a man. You say that they're trans. And it's sad. We're tired of you. It's pathetic, and we're just sick of it. We're sick of your non-content having. You don't have any content unless you're talking about me or my cousin. You've been talking about my cousin for a couple years, and we're sick of it. At first, you was on his side, but now you flip-flop, just like the flip-flop that you are. Okay? Yeah, she's a ditty. Yeah, she is a ditty. A female ditty. They like to set black men up. That's why she hate black people so much. That's why she talk about dirty skin and dark skin and you black and you a black and mild and you a roach It's all because she thinks that she's better than somebody because she's light-skinned. And that'll never be the case, baby. You got to love yourself and who you are. And that's what I am. That's what I do. Okay? Yeah, I seen the inbreeding family members. They're all inbreeders. They're cousins, sisters, brothers. They are inbreeders. It's sad. I love it. Hey, Nina. You know what? Hey, shout out to all my people in here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we in this thing. We in here. Y'all keep shouting each other out in the comments because we spread love and positivity over here. You're not going to never hear about me talking about nobody else on that saga because guess what? As long as they ain't saying nothing about no little girls being touched, I don't care what they say. That right there is different. When you talk about young kids being touched, that's what I advocate for. I don't like it. And I'm not going to never like it. Okay, baby? Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. She said, raise my shirt up. Willard, yes, it's all out of respect. Yeah, y'all, I seen a picture of her and when she was a little dark girl, my color as a child. I don't know. Maybe she been bleaching her skin since she was 10. I don't know, but she bleached everything but those feet. Okay? And then she want to keep talking about my mother and where was your mother? But my mother encouraged me to go on Eat Young. My mama called me every day while I was there. Okay? And I gave them folks a show because that's what they wanted. And that's what I gave them. That's what you do. Okay? My mother was there every time. And we're not going to talk about your mom because your mom is in the grave. And I don't like to talk about people that's in the grave. I'm not like you people over there. So I'm not going to bring your mom up in this. Okay? Y'all know I don't stay on here long. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Barbara. You know what I'm saying? I don't just stand up for Robert. It was more of what she said about Mosky being touched as a child that did it for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a little girl. You know what I'm saying? That man would never touch his daughter. He loves his daughter. So that's what did it for me. I could have been stood up for Robert a long time ago, but Robert told me. Robert was like, cousin, stay out of it. Like, regardless of anything. Robert loves his ex-wife. Like, he doesn't hate her. He really don't even hate Sierra. They just really hate him. But my cousin don't do all of that. He don't be doing all that extra shit. He just really a real man. He be so unbothered, and I be more bothered than him. So, oh, her mother is alive? Okay, but I'm still not gonna talk about her mom. I don't really just find the need to talk about nobody's mama. You know? I really don't. You know? It's all good. I don't need to talk about her mom when I can talk about her. So, shout out, and you know what I'm saying? God bless her mom. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. Yeah, that's where I'm from. But yeah, she was in Fort Myers for a long time. And then she even made the post and said that she moved to where she's at now 8 years ago. But you had to move there 8 years ago because that's after you set that man up. That's after you set that man up. So yeah, 8 years ago you did move there because that's right after you set that man up. And that's why you walk around with security because you need security. Okay? That's embarrassing, baby. That's embarrassing. People be thinking that that's a flex. I've lived in my community for nearly 9 years, and my daughter was 8 years old. Doxing me won't make a difference. And you still look like a passed around black and mild. Girl, guess what? That doesn't bother me. I'll be a black and mild, a cigarette, a blunt, whatever you want to call me. Okay? It doesn't bother me. You could never bother me with your words. You're a nobody. You 48 years old sitting on the internet talking about one man. You have no content. You talking about you're going to make $4 off me a day by keep posting on me. I want you to keep posting on me. I'm not going to keep posting on you because you're the police and you're going to try to get me in trouble, but you're not going to be able to get me in trouble. You'll be the one in trouble. I'm already 2 steps ahead of you, sweetie. Okay? Yeah, that's what she said, that she lived in that neighborhood for nearly 9 years. Yeah, that's because you set that man up and you had to run somewhere and go somewhere else because them people was going to be on your head. Tavares. So, yeah, justice for Tavares. Like I said, we want justice for him because you set him up. You set that man up. You called the police from the hospital and you told them that he was beating on you and all of that. They locked him up and they got a second search warrant because you told them about the drugs and stuff. Because since you couldn't have those drugs, you said, well, nobody gonna get them. That's sad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely Black Power. Mm-hmm. So let me see what else do I want to say about this, Karen. You know what I'm saying? Because my content gonna always content. Because I'm intelligent. I know how to speak my words. People can understand what I'm saying. Unlike your dead tongue, no one understands what you're saying. No one understands, baby. Okay. That's really all I have to say, y'all. That's really all. And you know what? I appreciate you, Latoya Militant. And you know what? I'm not the baddest person in the world, baby. It's a lot of bad bitches out here, and I salute them. I salute all the bad bitches. I love all. Listen, I'm a girl's girl. So when I see a bad woman, I salute them. Understand me? Understand me, baby. I ain't the baddest, but baby, I ain't the worst. I just love myself, and you have to love yourself. That's what it is. That's what it all boils down to. Yeah, that hospital picture. Girl, that hospital picture, let me tell you about it. Ebony, the hospital picture was a studio. And as soon as I find a studio that video was taken in, it's a studio. Y'all know how, see down here we got a studio called Space Studios. And Country Wayne and everybody shoot there. It got the hospital. It got the jail. It got the courthouse. It has all that in one building. So that's what that was. So either it was a studio or either it was whoever had the baby for real, they was getting discharged and they put their clothes on, and she said, let me put on that stuff right there and let me go lay in this bed and lay here with your baby so these people can believe that it was my baby. But just as soon as I find out who baby that is for real, I'm going to bring y'all the real tea, baby. That's not her baby. She has 2 daughters and 2 daughters only. You're not a boy mom. You're not like us. You don't have any boys, baby. You only have 2 daughters. Okay? You got Tycoon, but you want to talk about my name. Baby, what the hell type of name is Tycoon? Bitch, put that on a resume and see what they say. Yeah, but you name her Tycoon because you're a coon. So I get it. I ain't gonna say your oldest daughter name, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna just let her live. Her and President over there. I'm gonna let them live. I ain't gonna do all that. Not this time. But yeah. Haram, I said it. I'm from Atlanta. Oh, it's her daughter friend, baby. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? I need that friend information so that I can look that up and I can bring y'all them receipts. Yeah, that name sounds so ghetto, Tycoon. Girl, get out of here. Name your daughter Tycoon thinking you did something. Girl, please, y'all stop playing with me. I'm not to be played with, baby. Okay, shout out to the boy moms. That's right, Keith Jackson. Shout out to all the boy moms. Sound like a record and look like one too. Baby, we ain't gonna get into that. Drop the link, meet. Y'all, I don't really know how to drop the link and stuff. Listen, now I told y'all I was new to the YouTube stuff. Her daughter friend was going to give the baby up. That's why Jenny pretended to be pregnant. Changing her mind, as she should change her mind. So you went and bought a fake stomach because your daughter friend was gonna get her baby up and you thought you was gonna get that baby for real. I know her children embarrassed her. Her oldest daughter don't even follow her. She don't even follow her on Facebook, baby, and I don't blame her. That's an embarrassing mama. She claimed that her daughter is more homeschooled. I don't believe it. I got the school that goes right there to the residence of Coconut Point where she lives. So we'll see. I already ordered a yearbook, so I'm gonna see if her daughter is in that yearbook, and if her daughter is in that yearbook, her daughter picture with the video will go around where her teaching her daughter how to suck. So I'm already ahead of all that. Okay. Thank you, Lila, for that information, sweetie. Yeah, the residence is at Coconut Point. That's what it is. Yep, so if anybody needs to send her any type of paperwork, if she's talking about anybody and y'all need to serve her, you'll be able to serve her, okay? Just remember that the door is 211 and all you have to do is just look up the address. It's easy. This is easy, baby. I have no problem with sending you the information, Queen. I have her everything about her. I have it. Okay. So if anybody needs to file any paperwork on her, it's gonna be easy. We want her to drive all around the United States, going to answer court cases about her running her mouth. Girl, you gotta quit talking so much. You talk too much. Just be quiet sometimes. Please. I'm from Atlanta, Harlem. I'm from the ATL. And I decided not to be loud on this video right here because there's no need to be loud. When you a classy, sexy lady, you don't got to be loud talking about no lady that's 47 and a half years old. I ain't got to do all that and talk about her baby. I was loud because of what I advocate for. You know what I'm saying? I'm an advocate for young black girls being touched. I don't like it. And one thing about it, to any woman, any girl that's ever been touched, you can overcome it, baby. You still gonna live your life. Thank God that you still alive. Thank God that you're not like Nazaria Harris. Okay? Praise God. The thing about it is, Tisa, that judge is so sick of her. I'm not gonna say his name, but Your Honor, he's sick of her. When I went down there yesterday and I talked to those people, they're very familiar with her and they're sick of her. So you just keep talking about my dude because I want you to keep talking about him. That's more evidence that we have on you. You're not going to be able to walk through that door with one piece of nothing that he's ever said against you because he's not that type of dude. I've been with street dudes and all that ghetto stuff, and baby, now that I'm older, I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. Okay? So you can do that. You stay over there. All right. Yes, Robert does have Robert got very thick skin. Okay, Queen Fee, you coming to ATL? Okay. I'm going to see you when you get here, period. And it's not a sisterhood. This is the queens, baby. It's a queenhood where we uplift each other, okay? Well, that sister stuff, that shit be fake. I don't do, hey, sis. I don't do that. I'm calling you my sister if you my sister. Other than that, you're a queen to me, baby. If you act like a queen, you carry yourself like a queen, and you look like a queen, and that's what you are. You'll be a queen to me, okay? Miss Diddy, she didn't do anything to me personally. If you wasn't here in the beginning of my live, I said that I am an advocate for young black girls who were molested and who were touched by people as children. Okay? If you're a supporter of her, then you'll see that she keeps posting my 𝐂𝐨 clip that I posted. She would have never do about if I didn't post it. But yeah, she keeps posting about the 𝐂𝐨 clip. And yeah, as a young girl, that's what happened to me as a child. And so yeah, when she said that, that's what made me say something to her. I could have been said something to her. Because you got to remember, she went from being Robert Hampton internet sister to switching sides after she got denied. When he wouldn't let her suck on his banana, she got mad and she switched sides. So no, she didn't do nothing to me personally at first. But now she is doing something because she keeps running her mouth about me. Okay? She keeps talking about dark-skinned women. You know what I'm saying? She's a colorist. So you probably a colorist too. So you go back over there with where the colorist at. Okay? Miss Diddy, what I did was I came at her for talking about a young girl. You might not advocate for young girls. You might not care about them. But I do. Okay? And so I did come at her first about that. I did. I'm not going to lie about it. Baby, I'm a realist. I stand in my truth. Whew. All right, y'all. Y'all know I don't really stay on here. I know she lied about Mosky. I know she did. Baby, Robert loved his girls. He loved both of them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she would be a fool to invite them back in. But guess what? I don't speak on Bree because she's an ex-wife going against her ex-husband. Let them do what they do. Shout out to all the people who break this shit down. But baby, me, I advocate for young black girls, and that's just what I do. I can't do nothing but do what I do. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do. I can't do nothing but just be myself. I want to tell you sorry for all the racial comments I made. I found God, and I'm sorry. And you know what? God bless you. I'm glad you quit drinking, baby. And one day I'm gonna be right there with you too. One day I quit drinking, but I just really drink on the weekend. You know, sometimes you gotta turn up a little bit. I'd rather drink than be doing cocaine and heroin like she doing. But you know what? I forgive you. I didn't even get to see it anyway, but I forgive you. And thank you for apologizing. It takes for a real person to be able to apologize. That woman said out her mouth, she don't do black woman and they still support her. I'm confused. That's because they are pick-me's. She's a Karen. Of course she don't do black women. She don't do black men. She trying to tell people to go and mess with white men. Baby, I don't ever want a white man. Never been with one. Don't ever want one. And you know, maybe it's nothing wrong with them. I'm just black and I stick with what I know. You know what I'm saying? I love our culture. She definitely on that powder, but I think she on that heroin too. If y'all done been in her live late at night after 12 and she nodding off and she can't even talk, the lady had to have AI to talk about me on her video. She couldn't even talk on live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying I'm pretty. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I'm trying to hang in there with y'all, but y'all know I don't really do live too long, but don't put out information without proof. Baby, I'm not going to put out nothing without no proof. The proof is in the pudding. If y'all want to look it up for yourself, just Google Tavares Felton. You're going to be able to read everything. I'm going to get the discovery pack so I can see what she really told them police. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, she definitely set them up. They had one search warrant. They had one search warrant and a warrant to lock her up. And then they came with a second search warrant to come and look for the drugs. Just because she told them that the drugs was in there. So yeah, that's what be going on. I appreciate it, Giselle. I really appreciate it. But y'all, I gotta go. You corporate thugging with Mika. Well, I'm corporate, but I'm still thugging. I see y'all later. Bye-bye.